Hey guys, Andy here, and today I'm going to teach you how to recover projects in Adobe Premiere Pro. So say you're working on a project in Premiere like one I have up right now, and for some unexplained reason Premiere just crashes. It happens, it's gotten better over the years, but it does still continue to happen. And you might be worried that all your work has been lost forever, but fear not. Premiere does have your back in something called the Autosave feature. By default, the Autosave feature is located in the same area where your project file is, and you can change that, which we'll discuss later. And so what we have here is the folder with all of the assets for the particular project I was working on. This is also the location of the project file. And as you can see up here, we have the Adobe Premiere Pro Autosave. So we'll just give this an open. And as you can see here, we have some autosave project files. So we can go to different points of me working on the project. And so this is not only good for recovering lost projects due to crashes or system instability or whatever the case, it can also be good for recovering old versions of projects. So say for instance, you didn't really like the first edit, or if you're doing client work, in my case, your client didn't like the first edit and wanted to instead go back to the original edit. Now, if you didn't save two separate versions of that project, you can also go through your autosave feature and open up the original. And as you can see here, here is what my project file originally looked like before I did all the nice clean-cut editing. And so before we wrap up this tutorial, I also want to go over some autosave features. So we'll go up here to Edit, go to Preferences, and then down to Autosave. And so here's the Preferences window for Autosave. As you can see here, not a whole lot of options to go through, but these are the defaults, which work great for me. But if your workflow calls for something different, highly recommend changing it if that's the case. But if not, just leave them as is. So as we see here, automatically saves projects, just basically enables the autosave, which I'd recommend 100%, leave it on all the time. There should not be a situation where you need this off. And from here, you can adjust how often autosave saves. By default, it's every 15 minutes, but you can change that to like every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever minutes. And then maximum project versions 20, and then you can also have autosave save the current project. I don't particularly recommend this in case you're working on different versions of the project or if you're experimenting or whatever. I just recommend just keeping it as is. And then the next thing we can deal with as far as autosave goes is within our project settings. So go up to File, Project Settings, and then go to Scratch Disks. And from here, we can change the path of not only where our video and audio and all that stuff are, we can change the autosave path as well. Now, these are, again, the defaults, which work great for me, but if your workflow calls for something different, or you want things saved in different spots, then by all means, feel free to change it. So the one situation I could see where you would want to change this is if you're wanting your autosave files on a different hard drive, just in case your hard drive crashes. So you can do same as project, or you can put it elsewhere. So yeah, that's how you can recover projects in Adobe Premiere Pro. If you like this tutorial, be sure to give a like and subscribe for more tutorials. And if you have a question about Adobe Premiere Pro, be sure to leave it in the comments down below, and your question could be the next tutorial. This is the Andy-san, signing off for now. As always, we'll see you next time. Bye guys.